Oh yeah, Black Sun in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent one here today. Excellent show here today. And let me start off by saying my phone data is getting eaten up real quick, so I'm gonna have to start doing more shows from the home simply because of the hold on, simply because of the data being ate up so fast. So to relieve some of that pressure from my phone, I'm gonna have to go live. My phone, I'm gonna have to go live from the house. Okay. So um y'all see the title, Trump stole an idea. Let me get right down to it. So Trump, as y'all know, came up with a brilliant idea of no tax on tips. And when I first heard Trump mention this in June, I believe it was June. It was a month before I had moved. I moved on July 4th, so it was in June that Trump mentioned no tips on tax. And I was like, man, that is such a brilliant idea. No tax on tips. You got a lot of people who depend on wages. I mean, you got from your waiters to your strippers to your uh, taxi drivers. There's so many. I mean, I can go down the list of so many um, occupations that depend solely on tips, especially like the Uber drivers and all that. And Trump said, you know what? No tax on tips, especially in a place like Las Vegas, Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. I said Reno. Yeah. Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm thinking about Reno for some reason. I'm thinking about Reno 911. I say that to say this. A lot of people in the industry, gambling industry, entertainment industry, Las Vegas, period, you would say a high percentage of them depend on tips. Makes sense, right? So you get Kamala Harris that goes down and says the same exact thing. No tax on tips. Now I'm not gonna spend any time mentioning. I'm just gonna mention it real quick, and I'm not gonna dwell on it. How Kamala Harris has said that Trump policies are dangerous to the country. Well, guess what? One of Trump's policies that was no tax on tips. That is a Trump policy. They're so dangerous, but yet you're copying them. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell on it, y'all. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about the internet, that the news media is losing their power because you got the internet. That is the internet that is so hold on, y'all. There we go. The internet is so the internet is controlling the narrative. However, because once upon a time we lived in an age where the media controlled the narrative, where they controlled the narrative, that not being the case simply because the internet is um, well, the internet can go any which way. It can go left, it can go right with the narrative, just depending on who you subscribe to, because the media itself is trying to claim their stake on the internet. But as you know, that um, you have a lot of platforms and social media that counteract to where now the mainstream media is not the main power of information, not the main power of the narrative. And because of so, the mainstream media They still have a strong hold, but they're struggling. A lot of people, I would say, the Democratic Party are losing voters to Trump because of the internet. Now, if it was solely because of the mainstream media on cable, the information war, yeah, that would be. This is the reason why you have people like Tavis Smiley, people like Joy Reid, people like, I don't know, Roland Martin. They're still stuck on the old paradigm of operations of how the mainstream media tends to control the narrative, but um, the narrative is controlled by just regular people like myself, and it is controlled by people who are most likely people on the internet are most likely to do um, research as opposed to those just sitting at the TV and depending on the media to give them the narrative. So by the let's see, media giving the narrative and it being it appears as if you depend on television as your source, then nobody challenges it because, like I said, they en masse control that narrative. But the internet, I've said this a long time ago, evens the playing field. The internet allows people to challenge, to look up, to debate, to basically to see if everything's on the up and up as far as the narrative being pushed. And so one of the narratives being pushed that I want to personally, I mean, like the polls, you know, because of the internet, the polls that are being presented out there, you get to see what polls are tied to what organization. So, you know, you got the mainstream medias and their attachment to these polls that are being pushed, part of the Kamala cabal. However, you learn this too, just like you have independent content creators out there, you have independent people who independent poll people who take polls like Rasputin. So y'all know I made that video about how the rest, aside from Rasputin, they're skewing the polls, trying to push. They call it push polls. They're trying to push the narrative like Kamala Harris is actually ahead of Trump, trying to psychologically prepare people for the cheat that they're still going to try to do. But the cheat will be unsuccessful because they don't have a virus per se to reinforce what they did in the last major elections, you know, by having that virus, that virus, that virus, they were able to manipulate and control people into staying home, stay inside doors, you know, and so that disabled the people, you know, the poll watchers, which now, because of what happened, the pendulum always swings. When the pendulum swings one way, it always comes back. And when I say it comes back full circle, meaning now you're going to have poll watchers up the yin yang, up the wazoo. There are so many poll watchers that they're going to have to start dispersing poll watchers in different counties because, especially here in Georgia, you got so many people volunteering to be poll watchers, so many people volunteering, and the rules here in Georgia, the election committee is actually going to help by saying that there's going to be recounts, there's going to be double counts, there's going to be witnesses, there's going to be several, more than 3 witnesses, there's going to be several witnesses. And so, yeah, it's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be pretty stringent this cycle coming up in November. And it's going to be pretty hard to maneuver. A person probably has an easier chance of robbing a bank in broad daylight during lunch hour than trying to pull some shenanigans. And even if they're thinking, oh, well, we'll do it like 3 o'clock in the morning. No, we got volunteers that are willing to take off work, willing to change their shift around. Basically, these people are willing and able to make sure that they are able bodies. Now, I did get a report, not from Georgia, but from Pennsylvania, saying, look, we're not going to be able to count all the ballots in one night. I'm like, okay. But what's going on, Josh? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm just man, how you been, brother? How you been? First of all, how you been, Josh? And I ain't seen you in a while. As you know, Josh, I do trucks shows from the truck, but man, it's been like my data has been draining really fast, man. This Biden economy. Normally I could do several truck shows, but the data is like gone, so I have to wait for it to reset. It resets every. So I got the notification on the 23rd. What it was? Yeah. Callie, hey Callie, what's going on, Callie? Callie, I got your shirt. Yep, got your shirt. So I need your address. Send me your info. Email me. Tank top, of course. You know, summertime. Extra large. So yeah. What's your email? Let me give you my email. Let me see. Boom. The Rena ATL at gmail.com. All right, there we go. Boom. There you go, Callie. So yeah, hit me up. We'll get this to you ASAP as soon as possible. And yeah, mail it off. I'll mail it off as soon as I get the information. I'll go down to the UPS or wherever I need to go and ship it on off, you know. Doesn't weigh that much, so it'll get to you real fast. All right. I've sent off computers to be repaired, so that little shirt right there is light as hell. I done sent off heavy stuff. Callie said dirty. No, it's not. No, it's not dirty. What? That's brand new. Oh God, she's saying dirty. Oh God, no. It's not. I haven't worn it. I bought it and I bought it, purchased it, and brought it to the house. So I don't know. I mean, no. I said hello to Dirty Money. Oh, she said hello to Dirty Money. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's not dirty. Okay, damn. I didn't even see Dirty Money. Oh, Dirty, what's going on, man? I just saw Dirty Money in there, man. Okay, Dirty. I'm like, okay, I'm tripping, y'all. I ain't had my coffee, man. I just came from the movies. My son, man, he oh God, he bugged the shit out of me. He wanted me to go see Wolverine and Deadpool. Now, mind you, I saw the movie. I'm just like, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is his generation, Generation X, Generation Z. But I will say this, the movie surprised me. Guess who they had in the movie? Because they must have known an old fogey like me was going to come up in there and like, Deadpool, Wolverine. Yo, they had 2 old school characters in there. Y'all won't believe who made a cameo. Deadpool, some funny shit. Yeah, Dead Money is. Oh yeah, yep. Josh got it. Yep, Blade was in there. I was like, oh shit, Blade. And they had Gambit. Gambit is one of the original OG X-Men before goddamn Wolverine. I was like, oh shit. I love Deadpool and Wolverine. Callie, like I said, that's my son stuff. It's not really, my generation per se. So, like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine are considered more millennial, Gen Z. But when they showed goddamn Blade and goddamn Gambit, I was like, oh shit. Because that was the main complaint I had. That's like my son was like, man, Jay, yeah, go with me to go see it. And I'm like, man, I don't know no Wolverine and no Deadpool. And then look, y'all about to get mad at me, Dirty Money. Yo, is Deadpool a homosexual? Is he supposed to be like a homosexual character? Because all those goddamn gay jokes, damn boomers. Yeah, hey, Josh. Hey, man. Hey, like I said, Gambit. And you know what? Gambit and Blade are probably in my top 5 characters, along with Spider-Man. And yeah, they're in my top 5. So yeah, when they show goddamn, he's probably Canadian. No. Gambit is from Louisiana. Well, no. You know what? Let me double check that. But Blade is definitely from, I think Blade is either from like New York or New York, New Jersey. You know what? I can't remember, but no, Deadpool. Oh yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. I just know he's gay. Is he gay, y'all? Is he a homosexual? Like he's the first like Marvel homosexual character? Because like, yo, I mean, all the gay jokes and it was just like it was too much gay stuff going on. I'm like, is this dude? He's like a flaming. Deadpool is a flaming faggot. I'm like, what the fuck is this fuckery? Gay for a day. Oh, gay for a day. Okay, Josh. Because, yeah, I just couldn't get into this Deadpool, man. He was just too gay. I'm like, this dude is like a fruitcake. You know what I'm saying? He's a straight fruitcake. So I wasn't feeling that character. I was not feeling that Deadpool, man. That motherfucker is gay. He was a straight up homosexual. But again, when I saw goddamn Blade and I saw Gambit, I was like, oh, wait a minute. First of all, I tripped out when they showed Blade. I said, oh shit, Blade is back. First thing I'm thinking, oh shit, are they going to do another Blade movie? Because this is off the chain. And then out of nowhere, I never seen fucking Gambit. Gambit was one of my favorite X-Men. They showed Gambit with the goddamn Creole accent. I said, oh shit. Well, they made him like totally French. They made him, see, I thought Gambit was from Louisiana, but he had like the Napoleon French accent. But yo, yeah, man. That's gay. Wait. Josh said, would you feel him if he wasn't gay? Again, I'm gonna say this, Josh. By Deadpool being gay made it worse. Wolverine is not from my generation. So Wolverine, so it was not even about Deadpool being gay. It's just about him being from just not my generation. So like I said, and it's funny because it accented like whoever would have thought. The first thing I was thinking in my mind is like, man, I can't relate to these newer millennial, Gen Z characters. Creole or French in origin. That's true, Josh. Right. But now the Creole they have a slightly different accent though, right? Because once they come to America, it's just like the English, their accent begins to fade away and it almost takes on a new type of accent, new type of dialect. So, Creole, they almost talk like this. Like, y'all know Clay Higgins, right? He talks like Creole. Down my damn you did goddamn Trump supporters on J6 where they're undercover Trump supporters during J6, like Clay Higgins. Like I consider him Creole. That Jay Higgins, he had Baton Rouge checking in. What up, so Dirty Money, you know about Clay Higgins. That Clay Higgins is like the epitome of goddamn Southern Bayou, goddamn sheriff, super cop of all time. Now, can I address the Congress right here? Here on J6, we got people posing as Trump supporters. Then we have got a ghost vehicle right here. Like, put him on the investigation, goddamn J6 committee, bro. Make him, Trump. When Trump get in office, make Clay Higgins like what position should we give Clay Higgins, man? because he needs to be more than just a congressman. That man is, yo, I love some Clay Higgins, man. But so Callie said, no, he's not a fag. He's a troll. But why do he be slapping people on the ass though, Callie? Like, why he be touching other people's crotches and shit? And why do he be just doing little shit? Like, I could understand trolling, but no, he be doing some questionable things. This Deadpool be doing questionable things, man. And he just be all flamboyant and shit. I get it. Trolls do that, but that's kind of borderline there. But you know what? It's part of the new locker room antics. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That Deadpool, he seems kind of, he seems kind of fruity. So I don't know, but again, that's why I'm glad they had. Now this is dirty. I spilled some ketchup on my damn shirt. Now this is dirty right here. Your shirt ain't gonna be like this. It is this dirty. So that's how you know it's clean. But anywho, I say that to say this, man. Blade is in the movie. I hate to spoil it for y'all. Blade is in the movie. That's all I can tell you. Wesley Snipes too. Not no just some regular run of the mill guy playing Blade. No, they brought Wesley Snipes back playing Blade. I say yes, because that role should always go to Wesley Snipes. There should be no other Blade but Wesley Snipes. He like embodies that. Now, Gambit. That I've never seen this actor before, but his strong French accent. Again, you got French and then you got New Orleans French, which Josh is saying is the same. I think it's a slight difference. I think the dialects are slightly different. The slangs and dialects are slightly different. It's just like a person from England sounds different from a person from America. We all speak English, but there's different variants. Like an English person, they'll say, who's that bloke over there? You're like, bloke, and they call cookies biscuits and shit. Like I had my partner that he goes, I said, man, what you eating on there? He's like, a biscuit. I was like, that sounds like a crunchy ass biscuit. Turns out that people in England call cookies biscuits. They don't call them cookies, they call them biscuits. This is England, man. They call now I like blokes. Like, who was that bloke over there now? But is bloke supposed to be offensive? Because it seemed like they just, I guess it's the same as calling a person a nigga. Oh, that's my nigga right there. No, who that nigga right there? So I guess bloke is the equivalence to, like, over here when people call each other niggas. You know what I'm saying? When people call each other niggas over here, I guess that's the same as calling a person a bloke. So a bloke and person to niggas, I think, is equivalent. So yeah, when they say bloke, that's equivalent to us calling each other niggas. White people, y'all know y'all call each other niggas too. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Y'all call each other niggas too. Don't be shy. Y'all can relax over here. No big deal. Okay, so oh man. Joshy kind of like football. Okay, so Snipes need money bad. Yeah, has he paid off the IRS yet? I mean, I get it. I mean, but that was a couple of years ago. He should have paid down the taxes by now, dirty money. I mean, I know and then remember he went to jail. So he's out now. So they should have settled the restitution before they let him out. So when they lock a person up and you do time, when they let you out, I guess, yeah, when you're on probation or parole, I guess you pay some of that restitution. But yeah, I'm thinking he should have paid that off by now. But all he has to do, in my opinion, this is just me, and it can go straight to Netflix. It goes straight. I don't want to mention Netflix; they're anti-Trump, but it can go straight to cable. If they came out with another Blade, I think it would do quite well. But I mean, I know he's up in age, but why not? Why not do another Blade? I mean, that's all that fucking Deadpool is. Deadpool is a modern version of Blade. Deadpool is a modern Deadpool. Blade is the original Deadpool. If you think about it. Deadpool is just a conglomerate of Blade and Spider-Man. He looks like Spider-Man and he carries a katana. Blade is the first to carry the blade, of course. So, again, but like I said, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, Kelly's in the house. Okay, so Kelly's here. Kelly said, "What's going on, Black Sun? I was over listening to misinformed idiots. I should have known where Josh and Kelly were, but I didn't know you were live." Yeah, they shadow banning me again, Kelly. So we back to the grassroots because they banned me. But Kelly, I did want to ask you a question since you're here, sis. I'm trying to remember. It was something, and I was like, man, I got to ask Kelly this. Kelly, okay, that's what I wanted to ask you. Because you posted a video, and I was like, yes, bravo, Kelly, bravo. So Kelly, she posted a video, and I know you guys have probably seen this. As we know, Trump has broken the record in New Jersey, right? And Trump has been buzzing in not only New Jersey, but also New York. So they went back to New York. They went back to New York and they went go talk to some black people, right? It seems like more and more and more black people, just regular black people. Let me say that again. Just regular black people are coming out more and more saying we support Donald Trump. Now, they will counter that, Kelly, Josh, everybody in the chat, with celebrities. Do they think y'all are really that dumb to